So had I known the soda machines were out, I would have gotten a large soda. I got a small, but I got the big breakfast. I got it with the steak. They're delivering it because the drink stuff's I think probably pretty good. Not sure I've had this, in maybe at least a decade. So I don't even remember them having biscuits. I know the eggs are pretty good. I like my eggs with ketchup and salsa. Good thing about McDonald's is, it's normal to make a vlog in a McDonald's, I guess. I don't really know where to start with this vlog, because things are coming way too fast. So I don't want to, you know, um, necessarily dive into the work, without really diving into the work or like, preemptively, ruin something. I can tell you, you know, I don't actually know how you come to write, for PBS. I've done it before, but I don't actually know how you become a writer for PBS. And I was actually offered a spot to be on Arthur when I was a kid as a character. Um, but check out the Battersea Power Station. I actually stamped that, but the newspapers got it wrong. You know, Perhaps they have altered the stamp at this day. It's not in America, so I don't even know what country it is. But check out the picture of the concept of the Battersea Power Station, because there's actually two buildings, and the way that was designed was the shape was designed first, the structural skeleton. Actually, so simply, a model was made and a blanket was put over it. And I think what happened was, you know that dude, but I still eat it. Clean. Yeah, that's what happened to my career 11 years ago. With Joanne Boudinot stealing my patents. I'm selling them to General Electric. She actually broke into a room at UW Madison and stole my research, which I provided to a professor at UW Madison for scientific purposes. She sold them, and I created a product that I actually got hit with a patent violation because it used my science. I got hit with a patent violation for something that I invented. My problem is not with General Electric, man. But then all this stuff, you know, talking about taking away my structural and my architectural licenses. Yeah, my life's work. Architecture was one of the first things I did, and every single building, you know, when I was a kid, they were not stamped by me. Because the only professional qualification I had. Anyway, I feel bad for spilling that, but the news had no reason to lie about the Battersea Power Station. I don't know why that happened. Story of my life. People trying to take credit, like, supposedly Dustin Campione, some relative of mine, whose wife assaulted me when I was a kid, much younger than her, and it was actually a crime. She could have been a sex predator, and now she has kids. Because I had sex with her after she assaulted me. And it was consensual. Rest in peace, Jay Adams. Rest in peace, Sid. No, I might not have said that. Supposedly, Jay Adams actually remixed or did the mixing for Interlude by Belmont and Shigemi. I love that song, man. So good. What is the job of a performer as opposed to a writer, man? The job of a performer is very extensive. You have to choose between being crafty or being diligent. And so you have to deal with, like, live show stuff, alterations. It's more like a competitive sport than being a writer. This is really good. I feel guilty for eating it. Too bad the liquor store's not open. Not for 19 minutes. I'm not sure if I ever met Jay Adams because the one time I would have, I ended up getting hit over the head with, like a rock or something. And I passed out by Bracelet Cyrus. It's actually after my school, you know, it was a scramble after they did that. I had a few connections and I used them. Oh, the one thing that I was a kid pediatrician. I was a pediatrician when I was 17. And I'm actually going to, when I get all of this stuff, that, these people have caused. When I restart my career, I am actually going to, I have a schedule, so it's going to be kind of like, what is it? Centralized consulting. So they'll take me on. I'll work at the zoo, Humane Society emergency, a vet. Um, and the hospital that I worked at, did my residency at. I want to work Fridays until 2 p.m. at Peds. That's how I have to do it because you know I have an office picked out. So yeah, I'm staying here, and then I want to work emergency at like an animal hospital like at night, either Monday or Wednesday, and then I'm also trained in emergency besides neuroscience, or well, neuroscience and neurosurgery. And then I'm not going to be taking any kids on. If I can get a place to practice psychotherapy, I want to do emergency one night a week. But I'm not going to be because I was in drug therapy for drugs that I actually didn't use when I was a kid. I don't think kids should be in therapy, man. They're kids.